Hello guys, welcome to part 7 of my devlog for Deep Space Mining Corp. It's been a while since I made a new update. So I changed my modular system to use grid maps. So you could see that over there, it's just a piece of grid map, but I need to remove that. And I added this new room. It's gonna be the landing area for your ship. So let's put a ship there as an example. And I might change the ship eventually. So let's walk around, show you what I did different here. Go here. Plus, I actually changed the way how I do EVA. So if I jump and press jump again, I go to EVA mode. Then I could press interact on the floor to drop back down. That's something from another game called Starbase. So I kind of like the idea, but you could like connect to walls and stuff, but I didn't want to have that type of feature. So let's go here. Still need to make my doors. And here we are. This is the same layout as before from my last devlog, but it's now all grid maps, I mean. And I tried to fix up the textures, but if you guys have any ideas of a better color scheme, let me know, because I know it looks a bit bland. Plus I added light fixtures now, so the light is connected to that as its own scene. You can see the shadows reflecting from them. I mean on the back of them. Go up here. As I said, this is gonna be the room. I didn't put any light fixtures in here yet. And over here, still gonna be the upgrade area. And here's one stall, but there's nothing going on here yet. And no collisions. Let's go over here. And here we're gonna have the refinery room. And I still can't interact with this yet. So these are all just work in progress. And these are created for a while back, actually. So it's been there for a while. And alright, that's it for this part. So let me show you what else I changed up. So on the player, I actually changed its state machine. I had my own state machine before. I was using a single one, but it was getting hard to read because I had to come back to it, and like I was confusing myself. So I switched to using the state machine from GD Quest tutorials. So what you do is separate everything into its own script. So you have the state machine itself that manages all the states individually, and then each state has its own logic, and you have all the code in the player still. So the way I did it is just like I still have upgate grounded, so all the input and all that is handled over there. But say for example, in the EVA state, I have a different update EVA here, so it's kind of easier to work with rather than looking at all the code from the player itself, which you still have to write, so it's a bunch of code. And then I just set a lot of floats and booleans and stuff like that. So if I activate EVA, that's after I jump, and then I am in a no EVA zone. So for example, in the interior hub, you won't be able to do EVAs. Well, not in the rooms at least. So I'm gonna have like a thing that deactivates or changes to positive. So you can't do EVAs. So let's go back to, where is it? Player. Then in the state machine. So if I'm in the walking state or the idle state, could check if I'm in oh, actually you have to be in the jump state first. I forgot about that. So while you're in the jump state, I'll just check if I'm in EVA, then tell the state machine to enter the new state of EVA. In the state machine, it checks for the child, so enter new state, exit the current state, then change the current state to be the state name that I passed, and I could actually pass a message as well. So for example, if I'm changing to the jump state, I could say if in the message I could say if I'm jumping or falling. to, you know, play animation for each direction. If I'm going up, I do a jump up. If I'm falling, I do a fall animation. And then enter state. Let me show you the actual state class. So whenever you enter a state, this gets called first. You could do something here. And then physics process, you do something there. So it's generalized. So I extended this class on each state. Then you could write the code for each. So right now in the idle, for example, I'm just using physics process and the handle input for the camera. And what else have I done here? Let's see. Okay, let me show you how I did the rooms. Go to 3D view. I have this voxel. Let me turn it off so confused on. It's for lighting, for indirect lighting. So what I was saying is each room is now its own grid map. It was an idea that I got from Practical NPC's channel. He does a lot of streams. You should check him out. He's working on a really cool game called Afterlife. I'll probably put him up on the screen here. He's doing it in 2D, but I got the same idea for 3D, so it does work. So I'm fine with that. All right, and then I have the lights. These are light fixtures. Press F on it. If you look at those, there you go. Have a regular old light, not actually directional. I was trying directional lights, so this should be an omni light. I'll leave it. Name's not important. Yeah, and I put the doors to be a part of this scene, so, and I still need to make meshes for those. Okay, that should be it. So I'll probably be streaming in a few, so cool. Alright guys, have a good one.